In a major cybersecurity development, a group of critical vulnerabilities, collectively named AirBorne, have been discovered in Apple's AirPlay protocol and software development kit. These flaws expose millions of Apple and third-party devices to serious security risks, including remote code execution and unauthorized surveillance. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. Let's break it down. Among the most severe vulnerabilities is CVE 2025-24252, a use after free flaw that enables zero-click remote code execution. This means attackers can take control of a device without any user interaction, just by being on the same Wi-Fi network. Another major flaw, CVE 2025-24132, is a stack-based buffer overflow that could let hackers eavesdrop or leak sensitive data. And CVE 2025-24206. It allows an authentication bypass, enabling attackers to carry out malicious actions as if they were the device owner. In total, 23 vulnerabilities were reported. Apple responded by assigning 17 CVEs and rolling out updates for affected systems. However, the danger isn't over. Millions of third-party devices like smart TVs, speakers, and even CarPlay-enabled vehicles still remain unpatched. Here's how attackers exploit these flaws. Once on the same local network, say in a coffee shop or airport, they can execute code remotely, hijack device functionality, and even spread malware from one device to another. These flaws are wormable, meaning a compromised device can infect others, creating potential for ransomware, spyware, or even botnets. And the risks don't stop at malware. Attackers could eavesdrop through hijacked microphones, manipulate media playback, or intercept data through man-in-the-middle attacks. Imagine sitting in a hotel lobby and unknowingly having your smart speaker turned into a surveillance device. That's the kind of threat we're talking about. Affected Apple devices include iPhones, iPads, Macs, Apple TV, and Vision Pro, all of which have been patched in recent software updates. So if you haven't already, install the latest versions: iOS and iPadOS 18.4, macOS Ventura 13.7.5 or newer, and visionOS 2.4. The bigger concern, third-party devices. Many use outdated AirPlay SDKs and might never receive patches, especially older or unsupported models. That includes smart displays, TVs, and even some connected vehicles. In the case of CarPlay, the attack requires direct pairing, making it less risky, but still worth watching. So, what can you do? First, update your Apple devices immediately. Second, check with third-party manufacturers for firmware updates, and consider disabling AirPlay if none are available. And third, be cautious with public Wi-Fi. Don't connect AirPlay devices to unsecured networks, and use firewall settings to restrict access to trusted sources only. To recap, the AirBorne vulnerabilities let attackers take over AirPlay-enabled devices on the same Wi-Fi network. No clicks required. Apple has patched its own products, but millions of third-party devices remain exposed. If you use AirPlay, especially in public or shared networks, now's the time to act. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 70 terabytes air-gapped and immutable Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault Site Recovery, Backup and Disaster Recovery appliance for $7,995. Contact sales@stonefly.com for details. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.